All right, so here's the back of the machine, and I'll show you kind of how this works. There's a cord coming out there. You got a really long cord, so you should be able to plug it in pretty comfortably. It's super long cord coming out of the back. So, turn this key. Fuck, I forget how you. Let's see. Oh yeah, there we go. So you take the back off, and it's kind of messy in here right now, but I'm gonna clean it up before I ship it. Just kind of clean these wires up, bound them together and stuff. All right, so that's a power inverter, which when it comes on, it changes the 12 volt power into 24 volt power. I'm pretty sure that's how that works. Anyway, you have some cords here that go into this relay box right there. So this is a pulse cord. So when you put $1 in, it sends a quick pulse through that little cord there, which goes through there, and it turns everything on. It's called a momentary to constant pulse relay. I'm pretty sure that's what it's called. I'll send a copy of how that relay box works. Anybody that knows about electronics will be able to fuck with that super easy, because I don't know anything about it, and I figured it out. So the pulse comes down this yellow wire, goes into there, it turns on to a constant signal, then it goes out into this power inverter, which then turns on this extension box. So this is the main box that's right in the center, and the lights for the machine and the dollar bill acceptor and everything that's continuously on the machine is connected to that one. So that one, everything will still be connected when I ship it to you, but that one has everything that's supposed to constantly be on. And then when you put $1 in, it sends a pulse to that power inverter that then turns that box on from this box. Like I said, anybody with electronics experience, this is all going to be really simple stuff. So when you put the $1 in, it turns that relay on, which turns this box on. And then to this you have connected your Gypsy and the main motor and a few other things that work the machine. And then how that turns off is a swing arm that's on the main rotor, this guy. So if you look at this guy, there's this arm that's connected to it. And if you look close, here, I'll get to where you can see it better. If you look close, right here, that's a kill switch. This guy here, that's a kill switch. So this runs down to the relay switch. So when this bar right there, when that bar goes completely around this rotation, which is a 30-second, it's a 2 RPM. So it's a 30-second rotation on this motor, which runs the whole machine. That's the motor right there for it. That's an auger motor for a pellet stove. And it's a 2 RPM. So it all goes down this. I have the motor connected to these. That comes through the wall right here, which spins this gear from a small block Chevy. The arm attached to it goes all the way around. So that's where the place starts at, because that kill switch, it just engaged the kill switch. And you can see how there's a cut out of the bottom of that bolt there. So when it does kill it, that kill switch falls back through that hole. If you're ever having issues with it, that it keeps going and it doesn't turn itself off, it's because that bolt, with that little half piece cut off of it, it's not positioned correctly. So to position it correctly, you kind of want it to be like that, to where when the kill switch is engaged, it falls through that gap in the little bolt there, and it turns everything off. Because if it doesn't, if it holds it in the kill switch position, the machine won't come back on. If it doesn't engage it far enough to kill it, then it'll keep running. So if you're having any problems with the machine continuously running once you put $1 in, or you get it to where it turns off but it won't come back on, it's probably because of that kill switch. That bar that's connected, it has to have the correct position for that bolt that's cut out for the kill switch to fall through once it engages it. Anyway, when it starts, it comes up over here, and you'll get a full rotation. So when it comes down here, the big rubber part of that bar right there, that big white rubber part, hits this, which engages the dollar or the card dispenser. So that's how the cards get pushed. It goes through, it bumps that, which goes down that bar, and just like I showed you from the other side, pushes that and engages the dollar. So so if I push it, yep, you can hear it, it engages it. So just a little push on that little piece right there goes all the way through the bottom of the machine and engages that card dispenser. So that's how the card dispenser works. And that's how the kill switch works. So I'm going to do a couple more videos on here to show you how other things work and what troubleshooting you might run into at some point. And we'll figure it out.